Hey guys, so today I have a very special guest with me. Her name is Larissa, and she was introduced to me by one of my followers, and her name is Leontia. So, a few days ago, I posted a few stories about a supposedly holy book that I've had with me for over 12 years now. I was sharing my experience about the book. I'll post the stories over here. And that's when Leontia approached me and she told me about her sister who has a very special gift. Now, I'm going to leave the introduction to her. Thanks for taking the time out, first of
No
all.
problem.
Now, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what do you do? How old are you, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm 20 years old. I am studying design management and I'm minoring in music because I absolutely love music. And it is my dream that after I graduate, I at least try to audition for one Broadway musical.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
In Dubai itself, in UAE?
No, I would want to go to New York.
Oh, wow,
to
that's
do
really
this.
nice. So, which university are you studying over
I'm
here?
studying in American University of Sharjah
Okay.
and I'm a third year student there.
So, may I know what your religious beliefs are? Like, are you a very holy person? Do you read the Bible every day? Like,
Well, I can't say I'm very holy. I do
Okay.
pray. I don't read the Bible. I consider myself religious in the sense that okay, I do my daily prayers and I pray with my family and I go to church, but that's about it, I guess.
okay, so you wouldn't say you're like a super holy
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Okay, so that obviously takes me to the next question, what Leontia told me. So tell us a little bit about this special gift that you have, like in detail. I really want to know about it, and so would the viewers.
So it was last year during the summer. I think around.
Ah, it was so it's recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was around August 15th, 2018, and we were stuck in the floods for the Kerala floods.
Okay.
And we didn't have food and water for 3 days. So all of us in the floods, we all stayed in this one building, and we all were praying and praying and praying. And there was this point where I got a really bad migraine, and I absolutely could not control it. And I was crying and I was telling my mom, it's like, I can't stand, I can't sleep, I can't do anything.
Oh my God, okay.
So she just gave me Panadol and she said, just lie down. And everyone's still praying. And
you were amidst all of this, the floods,
yeah.
everything. Okay.
And it was like pitch dark and everyone's just praying. And I was just lying down and the headache is just becoming more and more and more. And I'm trying to concentrate at the prayers, but I can't because of the headache. And then suddenly I could see like a flash of light.
Like in your head, like was your eyes closed or like?
I think my eyes were closed, but I
Okay.
could just see the light.
Okay.
And then in that light, I could see in bold black a Bible verse written.
Seriously?
Yeah. And
So was it like the entire verse, like the text, or was it like Matthew's whatever?
yeah, it was
Corinthians?
it literally said Matthew chapter 5, verse 2 to 13. And I was like, okay, this does not make sense. So I got up.
So we're like weirded out and we're like,
Yeah.
whoa, like what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I woke up and then I told my sister, can you get the Bible? And she said, go get it yourself.
Okay.
And I said, I'm serious, get the Bible. And we like had a small argument. And then my brother got the Bible and I opened it and it were the 8 blessings from Jesus, the Beatitudes. I was like, I got goosebumps and then I started screaming saying, okay, listen, like something's happening. And
Did your
then-
parents believe you? Like, did your sister believe you? They must be thinking like, what are you saying? They
Yeah.
must be so surprised.
My sister didn't believe me in the beginning. She was like,
Okay.
what are you saying? Like, what is up with you?
Yeah, that's what she was telling me because I didn't believe her either,
Yeah.
obviously. So then she was like, no, trust me, like, you know, and then that's when I was like, okay, fine, let me just speak to her. So eventually did they end up believing?
Yeah, because
Was it on the day or like did something else happen after a few days or after a few weeks that actually made them believe you?
after we got out of the floods, we were driving back to Mangalore and I got another verse from Galatians. And the funny thing is, I didn't know Galatians was in the Bible.
Yeah, me too. Because I mean, I'm Christian myself, so I'm just like, so it's Old Testament and
New Testament, yeah.
Ah, so it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I said, Dad, could you like open Galatians 4:4? And my sister's like, what are you saying? There's no thing as Galatians. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not kidding. There's something in Galatians.
So do the flashes happen all the time, or do you get these in different methodologies? Would it just be like, okay, there's a wall over there, and then you see the verse, or does it come in the exact same way? Like there'd be a flash, and they would be
Yeah,
the
it
bold
comes
words.
every time it came with like a flash of light.
Okay.
And then I could see the
did you
verse.
get a migraine every single time?
In the beginning, yeah, because I was
Okay.
still trying to figure out what is happening.
So then you got the Galatians. So what was that about?
That was basically the whole existence of us and our relationship with God and Him sending Jesus to save us and our sins.
So sometimes I think it's not necessarily like you get a verse to advise, but it's even like after the deed is done, it's kind of like a reassurance that
Yeah.
hey, this is what had happened.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh my God, that.
Yeah.
Do you feel normal, or are you at peace, or do you sometimes just get scared in these situations?
I am still scared about it because I feel like I don't know how to control it in the beginning because
But you want to, you were telling me
Yeah.
that you want to learn.
how to control
Yeah.
it, how to help people using it, but I am still overwhelmed by it. And like in the beginning, because my whole family was so happy that, okay, you know, it's such a blessing, I felt pressured that, okay, every time we pray, okay, I'm supposed to get a reading, and what if I don't get it? Like, I still feel the pressure, but in the beginning, it was frustrating at the same time because I didn't know what was happening. I myself didn't know if it was true or if it was just me thinking about it. But I feel eventually I accepted it and I said, okay, if I get it, I get it.
Do many of your friends know? Because you mentioned to me that you were scared of people knowing. So is there a specific reason, like you're scared of people knowing? Because I mean, now we're recording a video and it's going to be published. So how did that come about? Like, weren't you proud? Because not everyone has this gift or this blessing. So do you think you want to tell more people, or what was stopping you in the first place?
Because I feel like a few of my friends don't believe it happened.
Okay.
They feel like I was either hallucinating or I was just, I was just saying it for the sake of it. I was making up a story. And I feel like I didn't want to hear that negativity, so I would just not share it with anyone, just so I could just keep it to me
So
and my
basically,
family.
you have had instances where you were like convincing people that no, this is true, and there were people who were just not believing
Yeah,
you.
they wouldn't. They would absolutely be like, I don't think it actually happens. Maybe it was because you were in the moment and you were hallucinating, or you had a headache, or you just thinking about it.
Yeah,
was.
because science can't explain this at the end of the
Yeah.
day, right? So give me like, I mean, just to reassure our viewers, give me just like, I mean, you gave us 2 examples, but could you give us like 2 to 3 more examples of when this has occurred to you over the year? Like, does it happen every month, or like at what instance does it happen? Have you just helped your family, or have you even helped your friends?
It was generally in situations of like family matters. We were celebrating a feast after the floods in September, and my mom said, "Could you pray and see if we can get a verse?" And I was like,
Okay, so this time it was voluntary, not involuntary.
"Yeah."
Okay.
And because at that time I was still new to it, so I
Yeah.
was like, "What if I don't get it?" And I was freaking out about it, and I told my sister about it, like, okay, what if I don't get it? But I still prayed, and I prayed, and I can't remember the verse, but I remember the verse said that you don't have to speak for me, I speak through you.
Wow.
And that was it. That was more than enough for me to show that I didn't have to really worry about the fact that, oh my God, I have to get a
That
verse.
is insane. You were telling me about this zone you go into in order to get this. So obviously with the floods, it happened at the spur of the moment. But tell me, what is this zone? Like, so if I'm asking you something right now, I'm not saying you will get something right now,
Yeah.
but what is this zone? Like you said, you take some time out. Do you go to a special place, or is it in your house, or can it be at college if someone really wants something from you? Or do you have to be alone? Should there be complete silence?
So it depends. So when in the beginning, since I was still figuring it out, my zone would just be when everyone else is praying.
Okay.
And I'd just close my eyes and focus on it.
Okay.
But then eventually I figured that when there's silence, when I'm by myself, and I am genuinely from my heart, I'm praying, that's when it actually occurs. And it's not like it's gonna like I close my eyes and immediately it's there. No, I had to literally sit for like 10, 15 minutes or even 20 to 30 minutes. I'd have to sit and
So do
try.
you still get your headaches now, like 1 year from
I
from
don't
the
get my
incident?
headaches anymore, but I feel
Okay.
like in terms of the headaches, I got a control of it. But still, like, I still don't know how to eventually, like, you know, when someone says, "Can you help me with this?" I don't know how to close my eyes and try to get it, because I have to still put in the efforts of sitting down in absolute silence or maybe very calm music.
Okay.
And it's like meditation, basically.
Okay.
And then I just pray. I try to have like a conversation with Jesus,
Wow, that
hoping
is
something would come.
Larissa, thank you so much for coming over here.
Thank you so much for having me
It's
here.
been a pleasure. I mean, I am absolutely speechless. I mean, to be very honest with you, I did speak to about 5 to 10 people about this video prior to recording it. I got mixed feedback. I got mixed reviews. People were like, I don't believe her. A few of them were like, oh my God, I'm religious. I definitely do believe her. So for me, I just took the plunge. I was like, I believe her. I mean, although she's a follower's sister, I definitely do believe her, and I wanted to share her story, which is why I even requested her to take a few requests from the audience, from the viewers. So it'll most likely be comments, but I will let you guys know soon. We have to logistically figure it out. So yeah, we'll be taking in requests, and she will definitely help you out, which will just be 2 to 3 people. Else she'll be meditating throughout the month. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more unique content.